Hello, Eric Mott for Critter Talk. I'm here in San Mateo at Engagio with John Miller. Based on your success, John, as a SaaS category creator at Marketo and now Engagio, what's important to build trust within the organization and for prospective customers?
When you're building a new category in B2B, we need to really think about the importance of brand as it relates to trust. B2B decisions are complex. They require people to evaluate way more information than they ever really could rationally judge, which means that they're using a lot of heuristics in those decision makers. That's where your brand and your trust matter so much. In consumer marketing, it's pretty easy, right? You can just say, hey, buy these jeans and you're going to look good, and you can very much connect to aspirational positive emotions. But in B2B, there's this asymmetry. If you make a good purchase, your company's a little better off. You make a bad purchase, you can lose your job. And so a lot of the emotions that circle around in B2B, especially in a new category, are about fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And so that's why it's so essential to always be thinking about how can you build trust in your company, your brand, and this applies to selling to new customers as well as to attracting new employees. I think the number one way you can build that trust, is through thought leadership. Think about the classic B2B brand of IBM. Nobody ever got fired for buying IBM. That's great. But for those of us who can't be IBM, we have to lean into the fact that people trust experts. So the more we can show our audience, our potential customers, and our potential employees that we are experts that can really help guide them and teach them, the more we're going to be able to build trust and ultimately build a category.